Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. We're out here at the Avon Power Aero Maulers Club. As you can see, this is the Aeros RC Marlin. Now, make no mistake, this is an Avanti. It's the Avanti. Now, if it was a true Avanti, it would have a keel that went down the bottom that came out to a point. But other than that, it's an Avanti. The same sort of air ducting, the same upper fuselage design. It's designed after the Avanti. So it's not almost, but it's pretty close. So it flies very similar to the Avanti. And I'm running a 2700 Superior, placed right there about maybe an inch in from the beginning of the wood tray. Got it? And I'm running an AR630 antenna spectrum safe receiver. Running only in the AS3X mode.
Safe mode.
Or
AS3X mode.
And you got to.
Motor on.
Gotta remember, you gotta get that throttle over 25% in order to activate the stabilizer. All right, this is an absolute. Now the only mod to this model that I've done is I have purchased the gear that go on the FMS 64 Futura, the newer plane. You can buy the gear for it off the Hobby Zone website. I'll put a link, and it's just a simple drop in. Just the same way you install the gear, the stock gear that come with this, you can get this trailing link and it installs exact same way. The nice thing about it is actually get your Marlin up off the ground, about another inch up off the ground, which makes it great for grass hops. All right, right, left, up, down, right, left. All right. This is just, if you're looking in to get in EDFs and you don't want to get a hand-tossed one of the 50 mil, like the Avanti 50 millimeter, and you're wanting to go ahead and start with one of the big boys, this is the perfect starter jet. I just highly recommend you put a gyro in it for until you're very, very comfortable with it. That's full speed. Bring her back kind of low.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
There we go. I gotta tell you, this is one of my favorite jets to fly. I mean, I got a lot of jets I really enjoy flying, but I tell you, this one right here, it's just, it's a joy to fly. It really is. If you're gonna fly a jet. All right, let's get it turned around. Let's do grass hops. We kind of landed in the grass there. Let's get turned around.
Landing flaps, takeoff flaps.
All right, got takeoff flaps in, taking off into the wind. Come on. There we go.
Flaps up.
You just got to give yourself plenty of room and time.
Time remaining.
And you can get up, you can fly this plane and take off and land in grass, no problem.
Landing flaps.
All right, we're going to do landing flaps this time. On the runway.
Flaps up.
Sorry, we've lost the focus there. Got a blue sky with white clouds, and we got a blue and white plane, so. No flaps this time. right. We're going to bring her down the runway, then I'm going to go straight up with her. 1, 2, 3.
Time remaining 1 minute.
All right, I'm going to turn back towards the clubhouse now. We're going to land her. Bounce and go. That was an accidental bounce and go that I made the most of.
Landing flaps.
Landing flaps.
30 seconds.
All right. There we go.
Flaps up.
Well, folks, that is the Ailerons RC Marlin, aka Avanti. And some of this model has.
Brakes off.
Hold on.
Braking.
Not very often you see a jet go backwards.
Brakes off.
So if you came in for a landing and you're running down that runway and you're just a little too hot, flip on that brake, slow yourself down.
Motor off.
Motor off. We flew for 3 minutes and 10 seconds. A lot of landings and takeoffs, so that eats up your EDF. Burns up a lot of fuel. Let's check the motor, or let's check the EDF or the LiPo and see how much fuel. 14%. See? So really, if you're going to do a lot of landings and takeoffs, a lot of high-speed stuff, 3 minutes. That's all you want, 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes with throttle management. So, wind is starting to, and don't be afraid with wind with jets, folks. If it's right down the runway, actually it's beneficial, because as that wind is hitting that plane, it gives you more positive control. When you look at that motorcycle go by, when you lose more control and when you have less control is when you're going with the wind. Yes, you'll get a lot more speed and you can save a little bit on the fuel, on the battery, but you have less control because you're being carried with the wind. When you're going into the wind, you have positive airflow over the air control surface, and you have better control over the aircraft itself. So that's why, if you don't learn anything from my site, learn one thing: take off into the wind, land into the wind, and you'll have your best chance of success. Folks, that is the Ailerons RC Marlin Avanti design jet. I absolutely love this plane. The only mod is the gear from the FMS Futura 64. Simple drop-in mod. You can get this off, there'll be a link in the description of this video, and I use a code there you can put in there all caps, and you can take 10 bucks off the price of the plane. Thank you for watching, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless y'all. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends. And then Avanti's called Marlin. Bye.